So not just the announcement, not just the policy, not just the thought process. It's about making sure that that welfare measure, which was designed for that set of people, reaches the last person, every last person. I think the Dravidian model 2.0 will do a bit more tweaking
Yes.
in the welfare measure, in the delivery of the welfare measure, and we've done a fantastic job. I think that model that Tamil Nadu has today must be emulated across India. Tamil Nadu looks into the future much better than any other state in India, and in far better than many countries in the world. And that is why we plan ahead, right? While others see AI as a disruptor, we see that as an opportunity.
Okay.
While others see quantum computing just emerging about 30 years later, we see that now, here and now, as an opportunity. While others see the entire emerging sector as being a frightening new area to tread into, we will happily walk into it and grab it by the horn, and we'll say, let's go, let's find new jobs. This is all out war when it is election season, right? So we don't underestimate anybody, we don't overestimate anybody. We just make sure that we tell the people what we are going to give them, right? We focus heavily on what we have to say because we have so much to say. Other parties do not have anything to say. They don't have a track record of what they've done. They don't have a track record of what can be done, which the DMK has not done, because we've almost done everything that is needed to be done. We're just bettering that now.
Hello and welcome to ThePrint. I'm Deepika Mirapu. We are in conversation today with Mr. TRB Rajaa, Industries Minister of Tamil Nadu, a 3-time MLA from Manargudi. Thank you so much for joining us. It's election season and I know it's very, very busy for all of you. But how do you see it going?
Looks really good. We've done a fantastic job. The Chief Minister, through Stalin, who's the number one Chief Minister in India.
The man of the moment?
Man of the moment, and the man India was to trust in, has done a fantastic job. And I think what he has done over the last 4-5 years is going to give us a fantastic run during the election this time.
You had some of your flagship schemes doing really well.
Not some of them, all of our flagship.
Yes, most of them doing well. I wouldn't talk about the extent to which they've been rolled out, but I think they've all done very well. They've got very good reception among all the 5 parts of the state. I mean, you look at South, North, Central, Delta, all of them, in the West and the Congo Belt. What do you think is really going to bring you back to power? What's the clincher?
The clincher is CM Stalin, CM MK Stalin, and his image, his maturity, his political maturity, and the way he's run this government as a clean, fast, efficient machine. And I think people have seen that this Chief Minister is on the ground and with the people, and he's connected with them, he's learned from them, and he's given back what, and he's tweaked as he's gone through these 5 years. He's tweaked the welfare measures, he's made sure everybody gets everything, and you would have seen in several schemes, after announcement, he's taken feedback from the people and also tweaked it a little bit. And he's done that extra bit more, for those who've been left out, or, he's always very, very conscious about looking at who's been left out and making sure that the welfare measure reaches that last person. Because the welfare scheme that Tamil Nadu rolls out is very special, right? And it's intended for those particular people.
Right.
So getting that scheme to that person is extremely key. So not just the announcement, not just the policy, not just the thought process. It's about making sure that that welfare measure, which was designed for that set of people, reaches the last person, every last person.
You're talking about it, the welfare schemes being very targeted than universal?
It is a very, very targeted measure. We have a very, very good system in place, which actually needs even more tweaking. I think the Dravidian model 2.0 will do a bit more tweaking in the welfare measure, in the delivery of the welfare measure. And we've done a fantastic job. I think that model that Tamil Nadu has today must be emulated across India.
Before coming to the Dravidian model of governance and the Dravidian model 2.0, I have a few questions to ask you.
Right.
I think we're speaking a day after 2 very big announcements have come. One, of course, the women's bill in the parliament, 30% reservation. I want to know what you think about it. I know Chief Minister MK Stalin has already made his comments, but will we see anything different starting this election?
No, it's just the fact that people don't we're not able to bring ourselves to trust what Delhi has been doing. Delhi has continuously been against the growth of the south and especially of Tamil Nadu. So we really haven't been able to trust them, and I don't think this is the right way. They should have taken everybody on board. Our Chief Minister has been always reachable. You could have called for an all-party meeting and taken all of us into confidence. There was an all-party meeting, I'm told, held in Delhi in a way. But I think, as always, there's no discussion on the floor of the House. Several times our MPs have also tried raising this issue in many years now. And anything that Delhi does, we need to take it with a pinch of salt. And
but we're not talking delimitation, we're still talking women's reservation. Very much, you've been doing it even in the local bodies.
Of course, I mean, we've already done it. Tamil Nadu is a state which already has 40% in local body, and it's the DMK which brought in the whole women's revolution in Tamil Nadu. So we're extremely proud, and we really want this to happen. We want that thought process to be clear, and our Chief Minister and our leader of the DMK in Parliament also has spoken about all of this in depth. So I just want to leave it to them when it comes to the reservation.
The second announcement, ADMK's manifesto. You've called it a copy-paste of what yours was in 2021. But there's some very, very interesting schemes if you actually look at. Okay. Something inside.
If you say so.
No, because he's talking about, say, investment in healthcare is something that they're doing. So talking about PET scans, you're talking about reviving a lot of Amma clinics. Given the fact that Chennai has reported 1 lakh cancer cases in 2025, I think that intervention was very, very important. A lot of details have been hidden way back because 297 is a lot. So you're talking about rice, refrigerators, and you're talking about PET scans. Are you going to join the farce and give away ACs because it's summer?
First of all, don't call it farce. Whoever was saying it, welfare measures are welfare measures, but when it comes from the ADMK, it's a problem.
Well, no, refrigerator, I'm not sure if you could call it welfare.
It's not my game. I wouldn't want to. But it's a party. They have their own followers, and they're trying to say what they think is right. But we in the DMK have our own views, and we have a fantastic manifesto coming out in the next few days, and you will see why the DMK is the DMK. Right? You will see why even in the ADMK's manifesto, if you look closely, they've used my leader through Kalangar's exact words, and they've said this is going to be the ADMK's asset, or this is going to be our way from henceforth. So thank you, ADMK, for saying that Kalangar is your leader and accepting that he is the only true leader. Well, I don't know if you heard that it's that உரிமைக்கு கை கொடுப்போம் and உறவுக்கு தோள் கொடுப்போம், உறவுக்கு கை கொடுப்போம் and உரிமைக்கு குரல் கொடுப்போம். So when they put that in their manifesto, so it shows they very clearly copy everything from the DMK, especially.
Isn't it congratulatory? Because it shows that you've done something good, and it's not a bad idea for governments to replicate what you've done. I mean,
no, it's not about that. It's not replication of something. It's replicating just. It's just taking the line of my leader and saying that it's theirs, which everybody knows. I mean, people who understand Tamil Nadu politics will understand that. What is even more funny is they are with the BJP now, and they're talking about devolution from the center pool, which we've been very, very vociferous about. How Tamil Nadu is giving 1 rupee and we're only getting about 29 paise, 28 paise to 29 paise at the best, and how that is wrong. When we said that, the same EPS, the LOP, then said that we should have a cordial relationship with Delhi and try to get everything done and all that. But now this same person, via his manifesto, is saying that all this is wrong. He's just parroting exactly what our Chief Minister TRB Rajaa has said, has vociferously said over the last 4-5 years, and even before that. And we've always stood for state rights and due devolution for the state. Coming to your freebie question, I don't know why people just still call it freebies. It's when it comes to Tamil Nadu, at least, every measure that the DMK has come out with, every poll promise that the DMK has come out with, at least, has been about social welfare, right? It's about welfare schemes and not freebies. So
I have a.
think about what he said, but then we don't want to go into their.
No, the reason why I asked you particularly about that is because 32 out of 38 districts in Tamil Nadu, the per capita income is higher than the national average. So I'm asking you if the grammar of welfareism needs to be changed from what it was.
You will see that coming from our manifesto. You
give
will
us
see
a
a
sneak
very
peek.
responsible, mature manifesto, as usual, from the DMK. The ADMK just let out their put out their manifesto now, because we constantly be saying that they're copying ours. But so they just changed a little bit. They've copied our previous 5 years and our last manifesto, and they're just calling it their manifesto now in some ways. So they really don't have that much creativity, and it's difficult task for anybody to ask the ADMK, ask the ADMK to come up with stuff that really matters for Tamil Nadu. They only look at what is really enough for them to try and be in power. Right?
Some strong diatribes and strong language against your opposition. Well, this is election season, so everything's
fair.
Everything's fair in love and war.
Light. I'm being extremely polite.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not complaining.
I haven't even started attacking them.
Yes. No. So, what are your focus areas going to be, and when is your manifesto going to be out? We barely have a month.
Yes, and we've just completed our manifesto. Our Chief Minister is having, our leader is having a look at it, and it's going to come out very, very soon. In fact, our leader, Madam Kanimozhi Avargal, she's the leader for the.
Yeah, she's the chairman of the manifesto
committee.
She's the
chairman of the manifesto committee. So our chairman now is finalizing it, and I think tomorrow or day after they will be putting it out to the leader, and then they'll finalize it and then put it out.
What are your key focus areas going to be, given the fact that you've been part of the consultative? No, you've been part of the consultative process.
It's going to be what Dravidian model. It's all that. It's going to encompass everything that the Dravidian model has been and will be in 2.0.
So the Dravidian model of governance that you often speak about refers to 3 S's, if I could call it so: secularism, social justice. Inclusivity is something that you talked about, and stability, growth and stability.
Absolutely.
Policy continuity, growth and stability, particularly because you're the industries minister. Are we going to see an extension of this in 2.0, and what are you going to do better?
You're going to see a proper, all the foundation that's been laid during Dravidian Model 1 will be utilized properly in ensuring that the growth of Tamil Nadu is projected properly to the world and ensured for at least the next 30 years. So you're going to see the next 5 years being the foundation for the next 30 years. That's what.
That's crucial. So Tamil Nadu has reaped the benefit of its industrialization policy every 5 years.
Right.
But given the fact that we have dark factories today, given the fact that we have AI today, how is this going to really change the way electronics exports and industrial exports look?
Right. Okay. So Tamil Nadu is one state which is blessed its leaders with foresight. Right. Maybe. Of course, started with the legend. Even though he didn't have powers to execute Tandai Periyar, he embedded this thought process into Anna, and then Kalaignar took it over, and even to an extent MGR and Madam Jayalalitha, and now our leader, MK Stalin Avargal, has taken that in, and I think Tamil Nadu looks into the future much better than any other state in India, and far better than many countries in the world. And that is why we plan ahead, right? While others see AI as a disruptor, we see that as an opportunity.
Okay.
While others see quantum computing just emerging, but 30 years later, we see that now, here and now, as an opportunity. While others see the entire emerging sector as being a frightening new area to tread into, we will happily walk into it and grab it by the horns, and we'll say, let's go, let's find new jobs.
So are you creating a force? That's future ready. Talent creation.
It is about talent creation. And that is why you see Nan Mudal, the largest skilling effort in India. doing a fantastic job, and we are now connected so efficiently with industry. Non-Motherland and the industry has been so efficiently connected. I must thank my Deputy Chief Minister through Udayamudi Stalin Avargal. He's been continuously in connect with us, the Industries Department and the Special Programs Implementation Department, which falls under the Deputy Chief Minister, has been constantly in touch, and I think this vibe is now flowing and showing as proper skilling, proper tailoring of skilling for the industry that's coming in. So I think now we've done it so precisely and so it's flowing beautifully that we are now able to provide talent for the world, not just Tamil Nadu, not just India. Now we're doing this for the world, and you'll see that soon. Happening.
What are your focus areas going to be? Just if you were to name the focus areas in the manifesto in 2.2. I'm just asking.
I can't touch on the manifesto. You do know it, as I told you. We will be building on what Dravidian Model 1 has been. There will be many new focus areas. There will also be a lot of stuff that no other party in India will talk about, and it will be very mature, very fresh manifesto, and as usual, we'll stick to it. We'll make sure that all those promises come true.
You talked about looking at talent very differently. You're talking about creating a force that's future ready. Are you also going to be looking at welfare differently? Are you going to be defining welfare differently?
Yeah. There is a bit of tweaking of welfare also, and welfare the Dravidian way. You will see welfare reaching those who actually really need it and who will actually use the state's helping hand and make a better life for themselves.
Let's talk campaign and election now. You're also head of the IT wing, and even before the manifesto has come, I think your boys are doing a phenomenal job, and the girls as well. Girls too. I was going to say that.
When in Tamil Nadu, always say girls first.
Yes, all right. Yeah, 42% of all the industrial force in India comes from Tamil Nadu, the women. The women. Yes, so the girls and boys in the IT wing, your IT wing seem to be doing phenomenally well. Social media is already agog, and I think constituency level campaign has already started. Yes. How is your IT wing going to be doing campaigning very differently?
This again, thanks to my leader, he let us put one booth digital agent for every single booth.
Digital agent.
Yes, we have a booth digital agent. Only party in India, probably the only party in the world to have this. Every single booth has a booth digital agent. Wow. And it also has a woman agent working together. It could be the BDA could also be a woman. So we have this all across the 75,000 odd booths in Tamil Nadu, and this. Apart from this, we have the BLAs, and then we have the we also have the Kilai who's he's in charge for that particular.
Yes, you have like a booth level officer there. Yeah.
So every booth and every village has our own people, and of course we have a state unit which has deputy secretaries, and then we have district secretaries, and then we have an assembly has 3 separate units, which is HR, which has social media, and which also has a women's network. So we have a women's network flowing from the top to the bottom. So
because communication is so crucial in this stage of the election. What are your digital agents doing differently? Tell us a little bit more. Yes, what's that one line phrase that you really told them about?
See, for us, communication is very important, and for us, and we are not burdened by the need to push fake news. So we don't have the necessity to push one news from the top and replicate it to the bottom. All we need to do is make sure that our kids, our force, the whole entire unit gets to see what the leader is saying, gets to read what the leader is saying. We just have to push that content, and you will see all our organic content being built on top of that. You won't see the same message being copy pasted across the network like my friends in BJP do, and now my dear friends in some new parties have also started.
Yes, because you talk about new parties, I'm just going to ask you, are you watching TVK? How closely are you watching TVK?
No, I don't have time for that. We really have.
But I think all the youth from 22 to 45.
Not all. You want to see our youth wing, and
I would be more than happy for you to tell me how some of the youth wing is looking at you than they're looking at Vijay any differently.
We have a fantastic
but he's a
youth wing
disruptor.
already.
You wouldn't want to disagree.
It's not that I wouldn't want to. I know that there's nothing there to agree with. So it's not. I'm not disagreeing.
How would you
with it.
define
I
his
can
entrance?
see that it's a. See, I just told somebody sometime back, in another interview also. Tamil Nadu is that one state where FMCG projects are launched first. This is just a new product on the shelf. I don't see a long shelf life for this product.
Retail products are the one that actually fly off the shelf.
I'm
very,
just telling
very
you, that
early.
is why this is a test market. So this is where people put that out. They fly off the shelf. You don't buy back again. So what needs to be is sustained buying, especially during I think it came to the shelf too early and it's gone off the shelf.
How would you define yourself in a supermarket? If he's FMCG, who are you?
We are there. We're one of the oldest brands, most trusted brands in the market. So this is that one brand which you just blindly go pick up. And if you want that one brand or one product, you just blindly go. This is the Colgate. This is the. I don't want to give out names. I don't want the other products not to come and build in Tamil Nadu. So I wouldn't name any products. This is that one brand which people just blindly pick because they can trust. This is what people trust, right?
No, but jokes apart. I think as a party, you would not want to discount any competitor.
See, we don't. As I said, we are a very seasoned party. We've seen several of these newbies come and go, and we always make sure this is all out war when it is election season, right? So we don't underestimate anybody. We don't overestimate anybody. We just make sure that we tell the people what we are going to give them, right? We focus heavily on what we have to say because we have so much to say. Other parties do not have anything to say. They don't have a track record of what they've done. They don't have a track record of what can be done, which the DMK has not done, because we've almost done everything that is needed to be done. We're just bettering that now. So my leader also keeps saying that the DM2 is going to be about bettering all the things that we've done in DM1. So we said, "Enga record and naangale dhaan break ponnum." We will be the ones to break our records when it comes to growth in Tamil Nadu. So that is the confidence that our Chief Minister brings. So there's so many things that we've done for the public. So there is data that shows that due to this intervention that DMK has given, Tamil Nadu has grown. And due to this intervention that DMK has given, other states in India have grown because Tamil Nadu has been as I said, we've shown the world that this is possible. We've taken that first major step and people are seeing that, okay, this is working. So now other states in India are copying this, right? And we're happy that other states are learning. And this is what it is. And more than other states, we want Delhi to learn from Tamil Nadu. We're hoping Delhi learns that Tamil Nadu is the place to go and learn and do things for India. And respect what Tamil Nadu has done, respect the hard work of the people of Tamil Nadu, and all these amazing leaders of Tamil Nadu itself have done over the last several decades, right?
But I think that's what Delhi is saying. Give us a chance to, help serve the people of Tamil Nadu. We'll have to wait and see whether Tamil Nadu...
Delhi doesn't need... Delhi is serving the people. So that shows that Delhi is not yet serving the people of Tamil Nadu. Your question itself shows that Delhi...
I'm not from any party. I'm not from Delhi.
Your question very clearly shows that Delhi does not believe that it is serving the people of Tamil Nadu. This is exactly what we want Delhi to do.
Being in the state, I think it's not a bad idea for anybody to request a chance to serve the people. Stay closer. Maybe from Delhi is a little too far. They'll want to be in Tamil Nadu and
I'll tell you why it's a bad idea when you come into Tamil Nadu and ask for a chance without doing anything for Tamil Nadu. Now, DMK, we started in 49 and we slogged. We went to the people. We told them what our ideology is all about. We told them what we stand for, and we hit the floor running. We were with Tanda Periyar. We learned from him. We stuck to his ideology. We told him this is what it is. This is what we're going to do. Anna slogged, Kalinga slogged. Anna slogged and got to power to make sure that what he truly feels for the people of Tamil Nadu becomes policy, right? And unfortunately, he was there only for 2 years as Chief Minister. We lost him then. And then came that phenomenal man called Kalinga. 50 long years, Tamil Nadu's politics spun around this one single man, right? Never lost an election, did everything right for the people. So when he came in and when he did things for the people, the world woke up and said, this guy who wrote a dialogue about 30, 40 years back, in a movie saying that if I come to power, I'll do this for this sector of people, is now doing it as Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. So we've been telling the people what we will do when we come to power, and we've shown the people of Tamil Nadu and India and the world that we always stick to our promises. We've delivered on what we've been talking about all the while. So we gained the trust of people first, then we came to power, then we showed the people that we can do, we will do what we have already promised, what we've already said. We were the first to give equal rights to women in property. We were the first to give free power to the farmers in Tamil Nadu. So there's so many firsts that comes to the DMK kitty, and hence I keep saying this. That is why we have so many things to tell the people, whereas the opposition or the people from Delhi don't have it. And Delhi usually doesn't have anything to tell the people of Tamil Nadu. And especially the BJP. What has the BJP done? What will it say? It has been in power for almost 14 years now, 12 years now. At least more than that. We'd rather forget, right? So, I mean, it's been there for over a decade. And what have they given to the people of Tamil Nadu? In my own constituency, I can tell you, there's a railway overbridge, okay, which in 2013-14, when the UPA was in power, we got the railway part cleared, right?
Okay.
And then the ADMK came to power. They did nothing for Manargudi. And then when we came back to power, now we constructed the bridge from both sides of the railway side, right? From the crossing. It's called the Needamangalam railway overbridge, okay? The Needamangalam issue has been running for ages, for over 50 years, right? People have lost their lives because they weren't able to cross the railway gate when it's shut. It's shut for 6-7 hours a day. So when that happened, even today, Delhi has not cleared the central portion, the railway portion. So it shows what kind of love they have for Tamil Nadu. So even though we've finished everything else, all they have to do is give the clearance. We're doing it from our own money. They just have to give the clearance and stuff. They're saying that they've given it lately. Now that election is coming, so we'll know post-election.
Right.
So I'm just saying, Delhi has never ever seen Tamil Nadu
close enough.
Yeah, it's just seen us for what we are and what we need, right? We are a different set of people. We are a far more developed state. States like Tamil Nadu and Kerala and Karnataka.
Telangana and Andhra too.
Telangana, Andhra to an extent. And of course, yeah, but you can't compare Telangana, Andhra and Karnataka to what Tamil Nadu and Kerala and
in social metrics at least,
Maharashtra has done. Yes. So I'm always very vociferous about what Maharashtra has done, right? Maharashtra has done a fantastic job. The real double engine is always Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra, and that is what is powering India today. You look at all the metrics and with Maharashtra, and Maharashtra is always number 2 from Tamil Nadu. I do not agree.
I mean the two of you are number 1, number 2. You may choose
it's they say that Tamil Nadu has Maharashtra has a bigger GSDP, but that they have Mumbai, so that's not fair. Yeah. So that's not a fair.
Mumbai, because the financial headquarters and the financial services are both built there.
Yes.
You have the
more
production happening here and the consumption
the
happening
jobs
elsewhere.
Are here. The jobs are here.
So the bookkeeping will differ there, and so the numbers will be different always. But let me bring you back to the election again here. So after months of a protracted, discussion, debate with the Congress, are you finally over all of that little bit of a thing? And are you all going to be, with less than a month left, are you all going to be working together, and are you all going to be reading from the same manifesto?
Even though Delhi and the opposition are hoping otherwise, we're okay. We're perfectly fine.
You're okay, or you're fine?
I think we're absolutely fine.
You have to be very sure about.
We've always been fine. I mean, the Congress is a different party. The DMK is a different party. It's a coalition.
You're more than 20 parties coming together.
When it comes to a massive coalition, and when everybody knows that we're going to come to power, there's going to be jostling for that extra seat, right? That's exactly what happened. And everybody, why do you think they will jostle so hard if they thought it was not a winning proposition, right? So everybody in this coalition knows that this is the coalition that's going to win. So there's going to be heavy,
But there have been
posturing
some
and-
very senior
and stuff.
leaders
So,
on both sides who exchanged some strong language, the words, and
not
the
very
party.
senior leaders. I
Yeah,
think some of
well.
them were misled, we were told. But that's in the past. We don't want to go.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, no, when it finally comes down to an election where so many words were traded, social media, off social media, party cadre at the end
See,
of the day.
we are very, very clear. And the party cadre is a very mature cadre. The DMK's cadre is extremely mature. They know politics, right? They know every single party is going to go for that extra mile, right? Go that extra mile to get one of their cadre that extra seat, right? See, end of the day, everybody wants to represent their people, right? That is why everybody gets into active politics, right?
Which is what Congress also said. Give us a fair chance, give us a representation.
Yeah, that's what, and we've discussed that. It's been settled. It's game time. Now we're going into election mode. That's it. Why do we have to talk about all that's happened over there?
So it's all water under the bridge now.
Yeah,
It's all it's better now.
Yep.
So we're talking about the Dravidian model of governance. What have you already covered ground over in the last 5 years in terms of growth stability, in terms of social justice, in terms of secularism, particularly because your industrial growth has been phenomenal. It's been 14.5%, 14.4% as compared to India's 4.5, much higher.
That's the manufacturing growth.
Yeah, manufacturing growth. Yes, I'm talking about manufacturing growth.
Yeah.
So you've covered a lot of ground there.
Yes.
How is the 2.0 going to be looking any different?
It's going to be massive, even bigger. But it's going to be
All
different by
sectors?
looking bigger.
All
Yes,
sectors?
of course, in manufacturing, I do see a bit of headwinds coming into India because of the tariff war and the Trump issue and the global geopolitical situations that we're having now. I do see a bit of headwinds coming to India, but I think we have negated that by stepping into new areas like looking into the FTA, by utilizing the FTA properly. That we have with the UK
And Europe.
with Europe, and of course the other UTAs around the world. We've listened into their side of the story, and we've gauged that this is going to be the future, right? In fact, even the tariff issue, we gauged it when the Chief Minister was in the US just before the presidential elections. We had discussions locally with our diaspora there, and they very clearly told us that this is going to be the outcome of the election. So, and then our Chief Minister itself, he asked them, what if he becomes the president? And they told us that this is going to come, and all these issues with visas and of course tariffs, not to this extent. Nobody could have seen it
and
this
the war
far.
coming.
And the war coming. The war was discussed. They said you would see more wars coming, is what they said. That was a possibility, is what they said. So we factored in all of this when we looked out. Then immediately after that visit, we went into Europe. We did a extra long trip, talking to investors there, and we also made sure that our Japanese investors, our Korean investors, and our Vietnamese investors are tweaked. And we already have several delegations going into Hong Kong and looking at the mainland China output coming out. India's stand is now easing with China, so we want to be the first to gain. We want to gain out of the investments coming in from Taiwan. So I don't want to divulge more.
But thank you for saying what you did.
But before we keep our
you want to keep your cards close to your chest. All right.
Yes.
But before we get on to talking business and industry, I have one more question, because you come from core delta. Farmers are not too happy.
In what?
Well, they're talking about poor compensation. They're talking about the produce not being bought. They're dependent on the government for all of this.
The produce has been, but every single grain
No,
of
but
corn.
they had to really, farmers have
I'll tell
human
you
faces.
why.
300 of them.
I'll tell you why. I know where you're going. It's about water being excessive, right? It's about
natural
rains.
calamities.
It's about rains.
Natural
right?
calamity. And not getting sufficient compensation.
For what?
After crop loss.
After
a lot of protests. We had 300 of them.
Where's the protest?
Well, 300 of them boarded a train, went up to Madhya Pradesh and were sent back by police.
What is that?
They were going to meet the Prime Minister to complain.
For what?
They were not.
Your
government was not hearing them.
No, that's absolute.
See, but you wouldn't disagree that there's.
No, that's absolute rubbish. What the farmers needed was compensation for the flood hit crop that was given immediately after the disaster, and nothing was given by Delhi. The farmers wanted to go
this
and
is not
ask
about Delhi.
also.
This is about
This
DMK
is also
and
about
the
Delhi.
Tamil
Because,
Nadu government.
no, because after whatever disaster management efforts that we've taken has been out of our pocket. When has Delhi given us that? What did Delhi do? Even starting from Gaja, they still haven't given us anything. Even during the last regime. Even they're now friends. When they asked for relief in Gaja, they never gave anything.
The farmers are yours.
So, that farmers are here. That is why we're giving the compensation from our pocket. So the farmers don't belong to Delhi.
No, the
They
farmers
don't
belong to India.
India.
The farmers belong to
Then-
India. But I'm saying
So
you're
that is what
governing
I'm saying.
them.
No, we are governing them. Delhi is
they're
also,
your people.
It is our people. It is our right to ask for compensation. We asked for compensation. Nothing came from Delhi. Look at the amount of compensation that's going to other states. Look at the amounts of compensation that's going to the other BJP-led states. We are not getting our due share. And this is exactly what even the LOP is saying now, even after tying up with the BJP. So whatever we
But
promise,
what are you
I'll tell
doing
you,
to
what
deal
we are-
with farmer
I'll tell you,
distress?
what the problem is. We are identifying actual problems, right? What the problem is, harvest happens during rainy season, right?
Yes.
Now we are correcting that core issue. We are the first to bring in more dryers into the delta. The problem, the crux of the matter is, buying is not the problem. Buying at low moisture is the problem, right? Because FCI does not accept rice which is lower than 17% moisture. So when we buy rice at more than 17%, rightly what happens is, from their viewpoint, it becomes, it decays
It
faster,
rots. It rots in the godowns.
faster.
Yeah.
So the problem is the moisture, right? For that, we have, as soon as we took over, I was in the planning commission when we
Yes,
took
you're
over
part of the
21,
state plan. Yeah,
state
I
planning
remember.
commission 21 to 22. So when we said that, I personally pushed it myself and the vice chairman through Jayaranjan Audit. We pushed that agenda of creating silos in the delta. Right now, that entire process is finished. We're setting up a big set of infra in fact, the first round is already finished. We've lined up all the tenders are also been floated. It's being constructed. The new sheds are now being constructed. The next one would be to bring in more dryers into the system, right? The rains are not going to stop, right? Whatever we do, you cannot dry the paddy to under 17 when there's constant rain.
Yeah.
How much ever you take, I cannot procure if the moisture is high, right? So even if I want to procure, even if I want to store everywhere, I cannot procure at lower moisture. That is why my chief minister wrote to Delhi.
So
what is the answer from Delhi? Did you see any answer from Delhi coming from the ministry saying that you can procure at 21? We asked Delhi to take 20 or 21 as moisture for the time being.
But you can't blame the rains for that.
Listen. So we've done this in the past. When Kalingar was chief minister, we wrote and we got it done. Right? We've done it in the past and we asked for that again. But Delhi refused to do it as usual. And that is why we couldn't, take it from the farmers, because it is not going below, say, 20.
What are you teaching Delhi to do something differently? Because anyway, you don't get along with them. So what are you?
No, it's not like we don't get along with them. It's just that Delhi doesn't want to see Tamil Nadu for what it is, right? We do. It's not like we want to just go ahead and pick a fight with Delhi on whatever they say.
Well, everything. Yeah,
we have a reason. We have clear, documented reasoning, right? And our chief minister, as I said, in the farmers issue, for moisture, he's written to Delhi. They send a team to visit. They've seen, and they send a team also a bit delayed. But then whenever they come, see it, and they say it's okay, and everything's fine, and then they go back, right? So the problem is to procure with moisture. That is a problem with DM 2.0 will correct. You will see that happen.
So the 6 delta districts that are earning less than the rest of the 32, will the farmers also make equal amount of money?
Yes.
Agriculture is not your subject,
Yes.
but I'm asking because you're from
Core
Delta.
I will tell you, you will see our manifesto addressing a major issue. And
so you are taking into account farmer distress.
It's not just that. It's our entire plan in action, right? This is what Dravidian 1 did. We've already made the essential preparedness ready for paddy procurement by way of godowns and all that now. The next step is procuring at higher moisture. That is the problem that I want to crack personally, and my chief minister also wants to crack it. We found some really good solutions. We will see something coming up in automotive.
Wonderful. Another sector, I know you're not MSME minister, but because textiles makes so much of Tamil Nadu, it's so important.
Part of
to Tamil
textiles
Nadu.
is
Part of
MSME,
textiles, yes, I know factories, bigger factories, big names all come from Tamil Nadu. What are you going to do?
We're the largest.
Yes, the largest in
textiles. 42% of India's exports.
Exactly. Thank you for putting out that number. They have been under duress because of everything that has happened. We've had Bangladesh, we've had issues one after the other. We're having wars, we're having tariff wars, we're having real wars. What are you doing to address their issues?
The first thing that we needed is
and help. Jobs. The CM has written, CM Stalin wrote, but beyond the letter, what are you doing?
Even before Delhi stepped in, we were the first to call them for a meeting and spoke with the affected people. We spoke to the textile industry, we spoke to the seafood industry, which is another industry which was majorly hit because of the tariffs. Because at least the textiles could stay a bit longer. The shrimp and seafood, they lost heavily, and we called them, we spoke to them, all these sectors which were really affected by tariff. We gave them a hearing, we took their inputs, and then the CM immediately wrote to the Prime Minister in detail asking for help. But then again, Delhi chose to help the jewelry sector more than the textile sector. The jewelry sector,
are you saying because that's
reasons,
in Gujarat?
Of course, I know obvious reasons. I don't have a problem with you helping the jewelry sector. But how can you not help the textile sector? Let me tell you one thing. No, which has about 3 million people hired in Tripura.
The CM himself talked about 30 lakh jobs being in danger. But what are you doing at your end?
Exactly. That's why we've given them 20% of incentives for upgradation of all the equipment and stuff. We've given them interest subvention in a big way post to start target, and they were very happy with the kind of incentives that the CM has given in the short term.
Are you going to have any kind of lending or moratoria for them? Because they want loans to be able to sustain even their operational capital.
Tamil Nadu has been, I think, one of the top states to lend loans for all the
for buying equipment, industry. Yes, but I'm saying operational capital.
Operational capital, we have several other schemes in the short term to give operational capital. That's not the problem. The problem is to give them sustainable revenue on the long run and make sure that global disruption doesn't affect them. Now, how do we do this? This is where Tamil Nadu's foresight comes into play, right? We've seen this problem recurring, right? This is not not a one-time problem. Every time there's a global headwind, we get hit first, right? So, and that is also because Tamil Nadu's exports to the US is much bigger than what India's is, right?
Yes.
So we get hit more than the rest of India. Because of our, I wouldn't say dependence on US, it's more of the proximity to the US clients, right? Well, because the trust that we have with the US clients.
No, it's also because you're multi-sectoral.
Yes, multi-sectoral, and we have the trust of the US clients also, because the quality of produce in Tamil Nadu is far ahead of India. So people tend to buy more easily from Tamil Nadu, and they're very happy procuring with Tamil Nadu. It's very professionally run unit in Tamil Nadu, right? So when that happens, we need a long-term solution and a new arena, new path to take, right? That is why we brought in technical textiles. And I've been vociferously telling my friends in Tirupur and Coimbatore to go into massive technical textile capabilities, right? And for that, we need viscose. All these years, all these decades, we've bought viscose from north of India. 80% of our viscose came from north of India. Not anymore.
No, even cotton.
I'm telling you.
Even cotton.
I'll tell you. Yeah. But viscose is main, right? So now what we have done is we've brought in a major viscose player into Tamil Nadu. RGE from Indonesia. It's a Singapore-based company. Massive units in Indonesia. We went there, we pitched and made sure that they come to Tamil Nadu. Now they're going to come and set shop in Thoothukudi. The initial setup is ready. They're going to start.
Tell us, how is it going to help the textile industry? Because you need 120 million bales of cotton.
It's going to be massive. They're going to supply for all of India. It's a massive unit. It's not a small unit that we brought in. This is going to be a big disruptor for the Indian viscose, the viscose sector itself. So viscose availability is going to be huge. It's also very sustainable viscose. They have very special viscose. So that's going to come into the market, and this is going to be huge for Tirupur, and also for Virudhunagar, where we have the PM Mitra Park also. So now you're talking about us not helping Delhi. If whatever Delhi puts out, Tamil Nadu uses it or uses it best. That is why you see the PM Mitra Park up and running quickly. So that is why we have already started allocations now. So when that comes, it's closer to Thoothukudi. You're going to see a lot of people using viscose from Thoothukudi. And Tirupur's textile segment is also going to boom, because the next 5-10 years, at least within the next decade, this textile, the technical textile market itself is going to boom beyond the 50 billion mark. That's going to be huge. You're
talking about, Rajaa, Tamil Nadu getting to a 1 trillion economy by 2030. We're 4 years away from that. That number. How is this going to be possible? Because it has to come through industry. Clusters and industrial corridors have been, I think, extremely helpful in doing this. Especially in some of the most arid regions, you've been able to set up factories and industry there. A lot of women getting there, houses for people. So how is this going to facilitate and accelerate the achievement of this?
So we're very focused on the $1 trillion dream, and I think we will achieve it. We might take a bit longer, but then we will achieve that target by 2031. And I think at this rate, I say 31 because of the global headwinds that we are facing now, right? The tariff war and all of this was not accounted for then. But even then, we are very, very optimistic, because we're growing at 11.19, and the next year we want to sustain this growth, also increase upon it over the next few years. And I think it's not a difficult task. We do have it is a massive task, but I think we will achieve that. And that we will not only achieve it by manufacturing, we will achieve it by ensuring there's a good balance between manufacturing and services, right? I think that is key. And this is where Tamil Nadu is king. While every other state is specialized in one sector, like manufacturing, let's say in Telangana, it's more of services. Let's say in Uttar Pradesh, it will be bit skewed towards services in one part and bit of manufacturing. Maharashtra, more of manufacturing, bit of. I think the only state that comes close to Tamil Nadu when it comes to balancing manufacturing and services is Maharashtra. And that too cluster around Pune, right? And bit of financial services from Mumbai. But we are the fintech capital of India. Chennai is the fintech capital already. We're building on that too. So I think by balancing manufacturing and services, and also very, very, very importantly, inclusive distributed growth. By ensuring all of our population, the entirety of the population, men, women, transgenders, every section of the population needs to be enabled to find jobs and make sure that the local economy is churned. That happens by distributed growth. Our Chief Minister calls it Paravalakapatta Valarchi. Paravalakapatta Valarchi is growth that has been distributed, right? Which has been distributed by taking that special effort, right? It's not just distributed growth.
Redistribution.
It's not redistribution. It's not redistribution. It is about taking more into other areas. It is not about taking from one area and putting into another. It is about making sure that area which is already sustaining, which is already growing, keeps growing, while newer investments come into other areas also. Right? It is about focused distribution across Tamil Nadu and making
redistribution of wealth, maybe?
It is not redistribution.
Not even of wealth. You're talking about opportunity. I'm talking about redistribution.
It's not redistribution at all. Redistribution is when you take from another place and put it in another place. This is about ensuring that every place grows together. And I can tell you how that is happening. You are seeing investments coming into Chennai. You are seeing investments going into Hosur. We're seeing semiconductor ecosystem building in Kovai. While you're also seeing new car manufacturing clusters being built in Thoothukudi.
Thoothukudi also.
And then look at what's happening with Tata, Jaguar, Land Rover. Land Rover is built in Ranipet. Could any other state imagine such stuff, right? So this is what Tamil Nadu is doing. The Chief Minister has been very, very clear about how distribution of investments and job opportunities happens, right? And also, at the same time, interventions like the Magalir Urume Togai, which is the 1,000 rupees every single month, which the women of the house gets. And the Pudume Pen Thittam, all the other schemes, all the welfare schemes, all the money that comes from the welfare schemes.
Educate them to study along.
It educates them also and also puts money into their pockets. And this money is being spent in that local area. Is being spent in that local ecosystem, right? So all of Tamil Nadu, it's not just one big wheel churning in Chennai and another one in Hosur and another one in Kovai. This is a connection, a grid of gears churning all across Tamil Nadu. So that is why you get a massive output, right?
I can see you're canvassing very well to come back to power again. But
I'm not canvassing, I'm just putting out the truth, right? This is what it is.
Yeah, but this is, you're already in the last leg.
If I was canvassing, I would have put even more adjectives, and I would have given you things that are not true. I would have added stuff which is coming or which is not there. I've just given you facts. I'm just putting out bare facts, and I'm showing the passion with which we work. And I think that passion is what is going to show people that these guys are worth it. Yeah.
Okay. Last couple of questions before we close. I want to talk to you about competitive leakage. I know you have a great deal of admiration for Maharashtra, but Andhra Pradesh, the Bank of Baroda says that it walked away with 25% of India's investments. Last year, 25% of all the investments that came. I'm just talking about that competitive leakage. I'm saying that
there's no competitive leakage.
I mean, healthy competition.
There's no healthy competition. Also, we don't have any competition in India. I'll tell you why. Tamil Nadu does not consider any state in India as its competition. They cannot even come in the vicinity of being Tamil Nadu for the next few decades, because we're far, far ahead of any other state. We consider other countries as our competition, and soon, I'll tell you today, Tamil Nadu will be the global hub for the global south. That is our target. We're not even looking at India, we're looking at the global south, and that is the target that Tamil Nadu is going to set. We're going to be the hub for manufacturing, for knowledge, for healthcare, for talent. Every single box that needs to be ticked is already ticked in Tamil Nadu, and the global south is going to come into Tamil Nadu, and we're going to make sure that we are the hub for manufacturing and services for the global south.
Fair enough. If you were to do a very honest appraisal of how you did in the last 5 years, how many points would you give yourself for executing everything that you put in your manifesto? Well, yourself, your government. Let's say your government. How many points would you give yourself on 10 for having executed everything, for having the intent to execute everything, and honest appraisal for not being able to do some of the things that you wanted?
For having the intent to do things, I'll give it a 10. The intent has been 10, absolutely 10, because the intention has always been there. There have been hurdles. There have been hurdles more from Delhi. And of course, there have been global headwinds. There have been certain other hurdles. But the intent has been ferocious. It's been every single day.
Delivery?
And delivery has also been spot on. There have been hurdles we've been tweaking. As I said, the delivery of welfare measures, it's a constant effort. Right? We want to make sure that every last guy gets it. Every last person gets this. So that tweaking will always keep going. I think we're doing very good. I think at least 8.5 for the delivery effort, right? That is something which nobody can say. Even our opposition will agree that the delivery has been perfect, spot on for non-Mudalvan, spot on for the Tamil Pudalvan, spot on for Pudume Pen, absolutely spot on for Kalingar Magalir Urume Togai, the housing that's within Kalingar Kanavillam. Look at Makkale Thedi Marathon, fantastic for NCDs, right? No other state comes close. Makkale Thedi Marathon, every single door has been knocked on, and people have been checked for NCDs. Right? And which state looks at NCDs at this scale? Right? So every single step that the Chief Minister has thought of taking has been taken very with great care, and I think intent is absolute 10. The deliverables that have
What would you like to do better this time?
I think we have to do a lot of policy tweaking, given the global headwinds, given what Delhi is constantly be doing. And Delhi I'm not just telling it's BJP. Okay, Delhi is just too distant. Whoever sits in Delhi, it always is a bit too distant.
UPA,
But
NDA, India, everybody.
That is why when the DMK is in Delhi, you get more, you get better for Tamil Nadu. I have enough proof for it. You can check UPA 1 and 2. Look at the kind of deliverables that we've got.
Well, it's only but natural that you give more to Tamil Nadu.
No, it's not natural. It's not that. That's what it is. You check other partners. You look at what other ministries are getting in this government. Do you think every minister has been able to do in the union or has been able to do whatever he wants for his in the coalition for his or her state? Just check. I don't think that's been possible. But in the UP, we had a common minimum. Right? With Vajpayee ji, we had a common minimum program, right? Even with Vajpayee ji, we had a common minimum program, and we stuck to that. We got stuff done. In UPA, we told them what we really need, and we fought for it. In fact, for the roads, if you look at the connectivity that Tamil Nadu has today, the entire industrial boom today is because of the forethought of laying these roads to connect all the ports together to the extremities of Tamil Nadu way back in the early 2000s. Right? So then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh...
Thanks to largely your father also.
My father also, of course, more thanks to my late leader Kalaignar, because he's the one who gave the roadmap to my father. Today you see the Katipara flyover here, which is planned so beautifully. And I don't know if you've seen that, even that the DMK is taking credit for that. And how can they be, so shameless? So anyway, so as I said, Delhi, the DMK has been the bridge to Delhi always, right? Whenever Delhi has been in control of the DMK, and Tamil Nadu has benefited. Whenever that bridge has been broken, Tamil Nadu has not gotten
anything. Let me ask you then.
No, let me just finish. Now, even though I'm telling you this very clearly as DMK, because the ADMK has been hand in glove with the BJP for the last 10 years. What has the BJP given? The Prime Minister, Modi ji, came and met Madam Jayalalitha. Right? He came from there, met Madam Jayalalitha when Madam Jayalalitha was Chief Minister. What has Delhi given in that stint? What has Delhi given after that? They've only enforced more taxation on our people because of the Uday scheme that they put on our heads, which incidentally Madam Jayalalitha did not sign, right? Which the puppet government of the EPS after that signed, is the reason why we're seeing all the the power tariff issues now. Right? Because the ADMK went just signed on the dotted line that Delhi put out. Well, this will not happen when the DMK is in
we'll have to wait until 2029 to see if that happens. But given the fact that you have set yourself some very high targets to achieve by 2030, 2031, don't you think it's important for you to mend your bridges with Delhi?
No. We have never broken. We've never broken any bridge with Delhi. Right? It's just that Delhi doesn't want to come meet us in the middle. Right? We've always been very, very clear. Look at the way we use Delhi's, whatever little funds that leak around from Delhi, we've been using it properly. The trickle around from Delhi, or which other state, which Delhi puts out in its budget, which other states don't even have the capability to utilize. Any number, any scheme, let's say any common scheme, even the Manrega scheme, if you look at the rural jobs, Tamil Nadu uses it fantastically.
Yes.
Every single penny is used properly, even though we don't want to use it for if that village does not have a requirement for hardcore labor in that place. We use that labor to cut channels, right, and make sure we build on our water storage capacities. So we tweak every system, and then we utilize everything that trickles or comes out of Delhi once in a while, because they're not able to make other states utilize it. Tamil Nadu uses it wisely, and we are the best utilizers of if you look at the utilization certificates, Tamil Nadu has the best ones.
So
it's not about that, and in fact, we've never made this political. Even during the tariff war, I've been very vociferous. I've been very, very clear. I've told openly in every media that we stand by the Prime Minister's office. We stand with the Prime Minister's office. Our Chief Minister has been very clear. He said, this is a global headwind that India is trying to face. And in this moment, we will stand by the Prime Minister's office. And we've always stood by them.
Three reasons why the people of Tamil Nadu should vote you back into power.
MK Stalin, MK Stalin, MK Stalin.
So he's the man of the moment, you're saying?
Yes, he is the man, and he's the one person who can actually be trusted for the betterment of Tamil Nadu, for the growth of Tamil Nadu, and for the inclusive distributed growth of Tamil Nadu. That's underlining that. And most importantly, he's the only person who will be with the people and listen into the people and put that feedback into everyday governance.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.